Chico the Chihuahua's adventure in Cochlea Valley. Once upon a time in the vibrant Cochlea Valley, there lived a little Chihuahua named Chico. He was no ordinary dog. He had a knack for getting into hilarious situations. One sunny morning, he decided it was time to make his mark on the internet. Chico had heard about a talent show happening in the park. With a twinkle in his eye and a tiny boatie, he strutted over, ready to steal the show. As he arrived, he noticed a crowd gathered around a stage where a group of local talents showcased their skills. There was a juggling cat, a breakdancing parrot, and even a magician who pulled rabbits out of hats. Typical stuff. But Chico had a plan. He waited for the perfect moment. Just as the magician finished pulling off his final trick, Chico dashed onto the stage, barking loudly to grab everyone's attention. The audience gasped, and Chico took a deep breath. He had one goal: to make everyone laugh. Chico spotted a giant cake on a nearby table, an irresistible target. With a swift leap, he made a beeline for it, his tiny legs moving like a blur. But just as he reached the cake, a very stern-looking judge stood in his way. Without missing a beat, Chico executed a perfect little Chihuahua pirouette, which sent the judge stumbling backward and right into the cake. The audience erupted in laughter as the judge, now covered in frosting, looked utterly bewildered. Chico, seizing the moment, dashed up to the judge's head and pretended to serve him a slice of cake, complete with exaggerated gestures and a little bow. It was pure comedy gold. But Chico wasn't done yet. He grabbed a piece of cake and began doing the Chico Shuffle, a dance he had invented that involved hopping from paw to paw while wagging his tail furiously. The crowd went wild, chanting, "Chico! Chico!" Their phones were out, recording every hilarious second. Then, in a moment, Chico leaped off the stage and onto a nearby picnic table, where he spotted a group of kids with balloons. In a daring move, he snatched a bright red balloon, tied it to his collar, and floated up in the air for a brief moment, looking like the world's tiniest hot air balloon pilot. The crowd gasped again, their laughter echoing throughout the park. Suddenly, the wind picked up, and Chico found himself gently drifting away. The audience was both amazed and concerned. But before anyone could panic, he gave a little spin in the air, landed perfectly back on the ground, and bounced into a puddle, splashing frosting everywhere. The whole park was in stitches. People couldn't stop talking about the cake-splashing, balloon-flying Chihuahua. That evening, the footage of Chico's antics went viral, racking up millions of views. From that day on, he was known as the cake-dancing Chihuahua of Cochlea Valley. So, if you enjoyed our adventure and want to see more of his crazy escapades, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And wait for this little guy next adventure.